The Bitcoin blockchain is programmed such that there can never be more than 21 million Bitcoins in existence. And that is what makes Bitcoin valuable. That quality of being rare and the quality of being limited is what gives Bitcoin its value, like gold. And the fact that Ethereum and the fact that the Ethereum blockchain has no such limit is what makes Ether lose its value. But there's a very serious problem. There's a contradiction and incoherence with the way the blockchain of Bitcoin is programmed and the current monetary system, which makes it practically and also technically impossible for Bitcoin to be accepted as a mainstream currency in today's economic structure. And that is that today all the economic activities, all the financial transactions are debt based, most of it. And even if not most of it, but all the debt, all the loans that are given are interest based. And here's the problem, because interest is not because the interest money based on interest, the debt based on interest compounds over time. They don't increase in proportion to the actual economic growth. They increase, their increment is compounded by time. So that is why today we have more debt than actual money, than actual currency, and therefore the US government is trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and all the third world countries that take loans from the funds of the first world countries actually end up paying like maybe more than 10 times what they actually took because of this compounded increment, because of interest. So the point I'm trying to get to is that if Bitcoin starts acting as the main currency, say if it replaces US dollar and countries and firms and everybody gives and takes loan in Bitcoins, and that is interest based, then very, very soon there will be more Bitcoin debt. There will be more debt in Bitcoin than 21 million Bitcoins. And when the debt in Bitcoins exceed 21 million Bitcoins, there is no way you can produce more Bitcoins than 21 million to repay that debt, to pay back that debt. And that will make the entire monetary system collapse, So, I don't know why no one talks about it. This is such a major problem. Everyone talks about why Bitcoin is so cool, why Bitcoin is so valuable, because it can never exceed 21 million, and that makes it so much better than the current fiat currencies, which the central bank can just print and print and print. But they don't question the usuries. They don't question the usury, the interest that that everyone uses, because as long as that usury is there, as long as the monetary system is based on interest, which it is, Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency, any blockchain, or even gold, actual physical gold as money, cannot work. Because when there's interest, interest will cause the currency supply or the money supply to just grow exponentially over time. And if you want to back currency by an actual money like gold or even Bitcoin, because you respect the fact that they're limited, well, it just won't work. Because there's the interest-based economy believes or assumes that money has an infinite supply, and on the other hand, people who are on the other side, who believe in gold, who believe in Bitcoin as being the right alternative to the current fiat currency because of their limited supply, because there can never be an infinite amount of bitcoins or infinite amount of gold. Well, that gold or that bitcoin cannot operate in the present monetary system based on interest, because they have limited supply. And if you put something of limited supply in a system which expects the currency to be unlimited, because banks can print as much as they can, and when you give out loans, you give them out on interest, and they just expand exponentially over time, then there will be a collapse. So I'm not saying that the fact that Bitcoin is limited to 21 million or gold is limited is a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. Everyone accepts that. The bad thing is interest. Interest is what exploits. Interest, usually, it's a mathematical fraud. That is what is wrong. And this issue that I just brought up, I think about it. I don't know why most people don't talk about it. So let me know what you people have to say on this.